Welcome into the era of AI. Hello there and welcome in this lecture in which we're going to go ahead and explore more GPTs, and this time around we're going to explore 11 labs. So let's go ahead, click on explore GPTs. I want you to just search for 11 labs because there's a surprise for you. So 11, just search for 11 and it will show. And actually 11 labs should be somewhere around here. Okay, so I'm sure. Let me scroll down because I saw it here. Let me scroll. 11 labs. There it is, 11 labs. Now, sometimes you have to write it in a specific way. So for instance, I have to write it like this with an E like this, 11 like that. And if I scroll up, let me see if it's going to show up, right? So 11 like this, labs. There you go. So this is the real deal. Please do not trust any one of those fakes because anyone can create a GPT and call it 11 labs. So this one is the one because as you can see, it's recent and it has 100,000 plus conversations that have been started, which means that 100 plus thousand people like you and me have already started using it because it's such a famous tool. And it's, by the way, it's the new thing, right? So, and what it does is it converts text into voiceover. So I'm going to ask it to create a voiceover for me. Now, here are some conversation starters that will give you some idea about how to use it. It says, paste or type content you'd like to convert to speech. Generate a short story for me that converted into an audiobook. I'll use this one, right? So I'll show you the power of this tool. So I'm going to click on send. Now it's going to generate a short story by using GPT-4, and it's going to convert that story into a audio, right? Into a voiceover that we can download. That may be useful for an audiobook. Okay, so it has created the story right now, and this is the story. And it is basically asking me which voice option do you prefer for the audiobook version. Now I'm going to actually go for something deep, relaxing, and strong. And I'm going to hit enter, and that should be it. So it's just asking you what type of voice do you want, right? So it's telling you, because normally for a type of book, you'd have to choose the voice. And inside of the 11 Labs website, you get to choose the voices. Not only that, you get to clone voices, you get to clone your own voice, and it's really amazing what it can do. Make sure you always click on confirm. And if you want to get rid of this always asking you to confirm, you can click right here. And now normally it should give me access to confirm without having to confirm every time, but it's okay. I mean, we can leave it, no problem. Notice that I'm also using a writing style here in the tone, so that will affect the story. And these are APRM premium, so it's $20 plus $20 on top of the ChatGPT Pro membership. And because this is extra sensitive, they're always going to show us some privacy policies and some review sections, which I'm going to close, to be honest, because they know that they can get into trouble because some people don't know the policies. And the policy is clear. Don't clone someone else's voice that you're not allowed to clone and use by consent from the person made either as a video or as a paper you signed together as a legal contract that binds both of you. And also don't use some voices that you're not allowed under your pricing membership because different memberships on 11 Labs allow you access to different voices for commercial purpose. Some people use these voices for commercial purpose, even though they're not allowed because they have a different pricing that they have chosen. Just make sure that you read the terms and agreements because it's not light stuff, right? So now here I can listen to the audiobook and I can also click on 11 Labs to go to 11 Labs, which I don't want. So here I'm going to click listen to the audiobook and it will take us here.
In the heart of a forgotten.
Now let me pause for a moment and let's listen from scratch.
In the heart of a forgotten forest, where the trees stretch high into the sky, obscuring the sun and casting eternal shadows, there was a cabin. Isolated and hidden, it harbored a secret as cold as the frost that clung to its windows. Within its walls, time stood still, preserving memories like specimens under glass. The air was thick with the silence of secrets untold, secrets that whispered with every creak of the floorboards, echoing in the hollow void of the...
All right, so we're not going to listen to the entire story. And you can click right here on these three dots, and you can download this. You can also control the playback speed. If you'd like to download it, just hit download. It will download as a MP3 as a sound, and you can use it in your videos or you can use it as an audiobook. Now, of course, I didn't ask it to generate an entire audiobook, but you can certainly use it to basically turn a lot of text into audio. And so I hope that you've basically learned something valuable from this lecture here. And I'll see you in the next one, in which I'm going to introduce you to Pictory AI.